But the real golden rule, taught to us since childhood, is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Is that pretty accurate? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Now, I have to tell you, I believe in that rule 110%, especially when it comes to values, ethics, honesty, consideration. There's no better rule. But it can backfire. As I learned when I moved from the East Coast to San Diego. Different regional culture? Oh, yeah. Well, when I moved to San Diego, I practiced the golden rule. I treated people the way I wanted to be treated. I treated the San Diegans as if they were New Yorkers. Do you see a potential problem here? Came on too strong, too aggressive, too in your face. That's when I started developing this concept that I call the platinum rule. The platinum rule is simply a little twist on the golden rule. Platinum rule, very simply stated, is do unto others as they want to be done unto. It's the New York version, but you get the point. Do unto others as they would have you do unto them. Treat people the way they want to be treated. In other words, talk to people in ways that make it easy for them to listen. Manage and lead people in ways that internally motivate them to want to follow. Now, people won't tell you how to treat them. That would make things too easy, wouldn't it? But what does happen is people will send out signals. Signals that you need to pick up. And I'm going to ask you to make two simple decisions, ladies and gentlemen. The decisions are either-or decisions. Is the person that I am communicating with, through their verbal, vocal, visual communication, exhibiting more open behaviors or more guarded behaviors? Now, how do you tell the difference? Open versus guarded. Well, guarded people, and by the way, as I go through this, think of people that you live with, that you socialize with, that you work with, who fit this description. Get to the point, get down to business, bottom line it, cut to the chase. How many of you know somebody like that? I wonder if you know somebody like my buddy Dennis. Dennis is so guarded on the scale from 1 to 4, he borders on 0. I'm serious. First time Dennis calls my home and my wife answers. This is what he said to her. She answers the phone. He says, "Tony." That was it. Basically in that tone of voice, too. She hands me the phone. It's a short phone call. I get off the call. She said, "Who was that?" I said, "That was Dennis." "Why?" She said, "Tony, I got to tell you, this guy has 0 social skills. Unbelievable how rude he is." I said, "Sue, it's Dennis. I mean, that's the way he is. I mean, he has a lot of positive things about him, but that's one of his shortcomings." She said, "Tony, that's real bad for you." I said, "Hey, why me? What did I do?" She said, "Tony, you teach communication skills and relationship building, and you have a friend like this? What does it say to the world about the effectiveness of your techniques?" Boy, I'll tell you, that was right between the eyes. She said, "Tony, look, if I were you, I'm not asking you to give him up as a friend, but simply take him under your wing, do a little bit of personal coaching, one-on-one, and show people how well your techniques work, how well the platinum rule works." Well, I took it as a challenge. I worked with Dennis, one-on-one, personal coaching, 90 days. And I have to tell you, one of the more dramatic turnarounds in a person's behavior. Because in 90 short days, I mean, talk about dramatic. In 90 short days, he would call my house. My wife would answer. He would say, "Sue, Dennis, Tony, 300% improvement. You don't get a lot better than that. This stuff works." I guarantee you, by the time I'm finished, by the time you leave this room, you will hear some new ideas, some new concepts, some new skills, some new techniques that will help you connect with people quicker, deeper, and longer lasting. And you will find that this works, this concept works just as well in your personal life as it does in your business.